Boom.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch, we're live.
That's right, everybody. It's the holiday season, and we're doing holiday movies here at What You Watching. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. That's right. You can 150% blame Starshine for this one. She was sick of the horror movies and wanted some sci-fi Christmas. And here you go. Hey, you want to see naked girls? Here's your grandma, kind of deal. But it is what it is, and here it is. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Coming up next on What You Watching. That's right. I am the Reverend Jeff Kelly. Please give Billy Foster an Oscar from 1964. He deserved it then if he didn't get it now. Hello there, Mr. Collier will miss.
Well, hello, guys. I'm the man that's going to conquer some Martian ass
Bob.
while I sip from my new
Mila Kunis. Yeah, seriously, people. I thought it would have been a fun, kitschy kind of thing to watch. I've seen some cool things from the 60s. I could have been wrong. We'll find out in just a minute. But first, let's talk about trailer trash talk. That's right. We always talk about trailer trash talk at the top of the show. And this week, we're talking about Annihilation. Natalie Portman.
We haven't even seen.
Jennifer Jason Leigh and Leah Thompson, like the new chick of the 2000s versus the two chicks that had my heart all ripped up in the 80s. Wow, that's just crazy. I don't know. I'm not buying it. Crazy crackhead goes off on an assignment, comes back all messed up, and she has to go figure out what happened to him so she can save him, type of thing. That's about what I got out of this. What did you get out of this?
Looked in the front half of the trailer. It looked like it was going to be a rival. If you guys remember that shit fest, and then it just turned into a post-apocalyptic. What was that Shyamalan movie with Will Smith? The After Earth.
Oh God, yeah. What
it's the kind of
show that. That was his first crap show with
pretty much sum it up. It's like After Earth meets Rival.
Yeah, it's a movie without an ending meets a movie that nobody cares about. So we're gonna move right along to the next one here. Psychopaths. That's right. Yeah, kind of. If you like scary with stupid shit that people, I don't know. I watched it. I don't remember a whole lot about it. Can't even think what the.
It's weird. I watched it and I was like, trailer, and I was like, okay, this looks interesting. I was watching it. Okay, this looks interesting. Now I don't remember anything.
I don't remember a damn. I remember a stupid.
Interesting.
Yeah, I remember a stupid baby mask, and that's all I can remember. And we just watched the trailer like an hour ago, people. That's how unmemorable Psychopaths is really going to be. It's like the
seriously people, kind of whoever's cutting these trailers together. You're just making it the same bland. Okay, shit happened.
Yeah, I'm not real too sure what Psychopaths was about. Now the next trailer we're going to talk about is Alita: Battle Angel. Now I know what this one is about. James Cameron, sci-fi. A partial human being has been found and reconstructed and released, and now the powers that be are coming to reclaim it. She's a badass.
Let's get this straight, though. This is James Cameron, produced and directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez is not Cherry Baby in this one. No, apparently there's an animated Cherry Baby in this one.
And I think this is gonna be the movie that all like anime fans are gonna cream their pants over, just how they made a like hyper realistic anime girl.
Well, I mean, Aeon Flux, dude. Aeon Flux was a hell of a movie. But I digress.
Anyways, I'm waiting to see all the weeboos cream their pants here.
But I dug this one. I remember the trailer well. I like the guy that's playing her father. He was in Django Unchained and last one, The Hateful Eight. He played Dr. Oswald O'Mowbray. I like the actor. I like the characters that he plays. So it'll be fun to watch this one. I think I'll probably catch it in video at least. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So I got a question for you there, Mr. Cole, the holiday cheermeister Wilmus. What you been watching?
What
the hell you been watching?
Some serious shit.
Yeah, you asked for it. You got it the other day. The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Yeah, this is one that one of my friends recommended that I watch because we were talking about horror movies, and I couldn't really think of any good modern horror movies. He's like, "Oh, dude, check out the Autopsy of Jane Doe," and I was like, watching it, I was like, "Man, this is one fucked up movie."
Well, I have not seen this one, but I have noticed that over the top type of thing. They just have to get more ridiculous, more surreal, more horrific. Trying to outdo everything that's ever come before them, and I don't think that's going to be a win. And most the critics like this one. They're going to find I don't
think this is one of those, in your words, getting crazier, trying to outdo everything. I actually think this is a movie you'd actually dig. Because it reminded me of a lot of the things that you said you like in horror movies.
Well, I might have to take the chance to watch this. I get through all this Halloween or all this Christmas horror movie crap that we have on board.
Yeah,
heaven.
If you guys in the audience out there wanting a pretty balls to the wall horror movie, I'd check this one out.
Very, 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 very cool. What was up next there, Mr. Cole?
I gave in to all the peer pressure and I watched The Witch. I don't get why they call it The Witch, because it's obviously The Witch.
Yeah, it's obviously a double V, but back in the day, a double V was a W.
Yes, it was. And I'm more torn on this one because I can appreciate what the critics obviously like about it, but it's definitely not for the mainstream.
Well, that's it. 5.7 people are going to be watching it, while the other 4.5 are jerking off to Halloween 3. Yeah, they're hanging out with Cole watching Halloween 3 instead. I previewed this one. I like the costuming. I like the set that was on this one. I'm not a big fan of the witch stories, especially like the period witch stories, because they never seem to get them right.
And this is why I chuckle a little bit when you said, "Hey, Grandma, you like naked ladies? Hey, look, it's Grandma's naked."
Here's your grandma.
That's pretty much what happened in this movie. Look, ladies, here's an old lady that's naked.
Nice. Sort of like in Game of Thrones when Melisandre finally took her jewel off. Yummy. All right, and you've wrapped this friggin' day up with which one?
The Nightmare. Again, another recommendation. This time it's a horror documentary, which is an interesting take on a documentary. It plays out more like a feature film. It's not just like your average documentary where it's like just talking heads. And, every once in a while you'll cut to a recreation. It flows very nicely like a narrative film. And I would really recommend it because it's also a fascinating subject. It tackles paralysis and, I guess, in some way, the Shadow Man mythos. So yeah, that's really all I can say about it. It's a pretty fun watch.
Critics give it a 71%. 6 out of 10 people are off watching Halloween 3.
Yeah, 6 out of 10.
So the 6 out of 10 are probably over there watching The Last of the Witch, while you guys are in the bedroom watching The Nightmare. Yeah, you can't really go by what Rotten Tomatoes says on these things, but this one I may have to watch because it's an idea of a movie that I'm working on a script for right now that this may come in handy
on Netflix.
Ooh, it's on Netflix.
Yeah. Also, it's very well. It has a good use of lighting, as you can see from that little screen grab right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes illusion is just enough.
Oh, yeah. But Rev.
Yes.
Speaking of illusions. What did you watch this week?
Dude, I watched some good crap. I watched some bad crap. And I watched some epic stuff this week. Let's start it off with the bad crap.
The bad. And
yeah. Damn. Really, really bad crap. So bad that the critics haven't even rated it. Okay. From the creators of Super Troopers. That's right. Broken Lizards Club. Dread. Bill Paxton is the lead character in this particular movie. And he's fantastic. The rest of y'all can go jerk off the Halloween 3. I don't care. I enjoyed this one.
I think that's what the critics are actually doing. They're like, I would rather jerk off to Halloween 3 than watch this shit fest.
Watch this crap fest. Exactly.
So, if you excuse me.
Surrounded by limber, wonton women on a booze-soaked island resort owned by Coconut Pete, Bill Paxton, a rock star has been. But the nonstop party takes a turn for the weird when dead bodies start turning up faster than you could drink a rum punch. Everyone begins to look suspicious. Could it be Sam of the Fun Police Brigade? Or quick on the trigger is tequila-loaded super soaker Jenny, the oversexed fitness instructor, Juan, the flamboyant diving instructor with a secret third world boyfriend. Yeah, that's right. Club Dread. If you have nothing else to do and there's absolutely nothing else on television and this is playing, watch it. Otherwise,
also, if you want to see what Rev's horrible taste in movies is like.
I did not download it. It was literally on TV, and it seriously was the only thing that was on at that particular moment. I felt
he really jerks off to this movie while I'm jerking off to Halloween 3.
That's right. It's kind of scary stuff. Now, the epic crap that I was watching, of course, it's Halloween time. God bless it. It's the holiday season. It's Christmas time.
Wrong season.
It's actually
silly, Rev. It's not Halloween. It's Christmas.
I had to check out Will Ferrell and Elf. It's been on and on and on TV since like Halloween. As soon as Halloween was over, they started playing Elf. I love Will Ferrell. I hate James Caan. James Caan's like the worst actor on the planet. Why they ever put him in any movie ever, I have no clue. He's supposed to play an asshole in this movie, and he still sucks at it. I don't figure it out. But it's pretty even. The tomato meter versus the audience factor, yeah, that's within 5-6% of each other. And truthfully, of the holiday movies, seeing Will Ferrell unpadded in leotards is kind of creepy.
I just remember seeing this in the theater. It was like one of. I remember that because I think that was the same year that I saw what was the Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets.
I think so. Yeah, it was the same year that came out.
Yes, that was a good year for movies for me.
Yes. Will Ferrell finds out that he's actually a human, been released back to the world after being raised as an elf at the North Pole by Santa.
And we're actually a human. No.
Oh. And speaking of crybabies, I did actually go yesterday, which was technically opening day. We looked for tickets. We're trying to find tickets. We're going to buy tickets to go. I wanted to go today. Couldn't get tickets for today. I wanted to go tomorrow. Tickets were like $23.50 a piece. I was like, no. And then it dawned on us. The drive-in. Well, the drive-in started every half an hour, starting at 5:20, and we were like, if we just drive up there and get in line, we'll get into one of these shows eventually, and we'll just see the damn movie. So we, got all our crap together, got some food and got some drinks and a cooler and some ice, threw it all in the car because here they actually encourage that. They don't care if you bring your own food in.
Hey, it's less work for them.
Whatever the case may be. And we literally were the first in our line, and there was one other car beside us that was there ahead of us by about 4 minutes. And we were literally first in line to go see it at the drive-in, and it was worth every stinking minute of it. I don't know what these people are complaining about. I'm not going to give away any spoilers at all.
I didn't even know that people were complaining.
Oh my God, people are horrified by this. Blah, blah, blah. They're split. There's a giant division down the middle of it. Some people absolutely loved it. Some people absolutely don't know what to think of it. There were some. I'm not going to ruin anything. There's some plot twists.
Better not, because I haven't seen it, you motherfucker.
No. I will never do that for you. Somebody posted one sentence yesterday after seeing the movie, and it ruined an epic part of the movie for me. And I won't do that for anybody else. That's just horseshit.
Anybody who does that without a spoiler,
it wasn't even a spoiler. It was just the reveal of something that I would have enjoyed letting the movie reveal to me because it was not in any of the trailers. It wasn't an epic point. It wasn't an epic plot. It wasn't that somebody died. It was just something that they were excited about because of who they were, and it ruined an epic part of the movie discovery for me, even though I should have expected it. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. The movie's great. It picks up exactly where it left off after The Force Awakens, and it does not go the way you think it's gonna go, just like Luke Skywalker said. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
It's not gonna go the way you think.
That's right. It's not, and it didn't. And it was. I think it was fantastic. I'm so looking forward to the next installment of it. I want to see Solo. I didn't want it to end. It was almost a 3-hour movie. When we left, everybody that we were sitting around was applauding it, honking the horns or flashing the lights. I mean, everybody was really excited. Some people literally went out the exit and got right back in line to go see it again. So, and I wasn't one of those people because, whatever the case may be. But critics love it. So far, the audience score is only giving it a 57%. You see there.
I'm noticing that to be a common theme of this show in particular.
And there is the split. J.J. Abrams, he does kind of jar us a couple of times, but nothing that's epic or needed.
Talking about J.J. Abrams, he didn't direct this one.
I think it was. It had his name in the friggin' movie in the end of the credits. Huh?
This one was directed by Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, I know, and he's getting another trilogy too. But I swear to God, they had J.J. Abrams' name right in the friggin' end of this trailer or end of these credits. I am not shitting you. So, but they anyhow. What I went by J.J. Abrams, so they jar-jarred us a couple of times, but nothing that sticks. So, in the end of it, great movie. Go see it. Make up your own mind. Don't let anybody. Don't be sheep. Go make up your own mind. It's definitely worth seeing on the big screen. You'll be disappointed if you didn't. And that's where I'm going to leave it. A couple of weeks from now, when Cole's seen it, maybe we'll do a Star Wars theme show. But for now, I'm going to leave it right there because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But all of my friends, I'd say if you enjoyed The Force Awakens and Rogue One, go see it. It's better than The Force Awakens. I'd say it's pretty even. It's pretty even with Rogue One as far as my enjoyment of it. I sat there and watched the entire thing, was not bored, didn't have any slow parts in it. I was intrigued through the entire movie as to where it was going to go, and I couldn't predict it. There. So that's pretty much where I'm going to leave it for this week with Star Wars The Last Jedi. All right, let's go see.
Very non-G. Sorry if Christopher's watching. We're being very non-G.
He's 14. Put on a condom. It's okay. Let's see who's hanging out live with us tonight.
Eat your vegetables.
That's right. Potatoes or vegetables. You can order potatoes and macaroni and cheese. Rod Dupree. He's always in the
place to be. Sorry, I had to do that announcer voice going.
Star, shine. You. We're the only show she knows that gives her a tool to swing around.
Hey, Rev, you watch it over there.
Lance,
Daughter will come in and kick your ass.
That's right, sir. Glad you are with us as well.
Oh.
Got some gin all over my microphone, man. I'm sorry. Hey, man. Oh, Ken, how you doing there, pal? So glad you're hanging out with us.
Get it on you this time.
Tonight. And of course, we've got Mr. Jevin Moore. Gone camping. Go check out his channel. It's fun. There's a lot of cool stuff there.
Hello,
Jevin. Mr. Dean Cooper. So glad you could join us, as well as Kurt Harris. I'm sure Cassie and Christopher are out there eventually somewhere at some point, sometime.
Darn right they're gonna be.
Well, here it is become time, people. It is time to talk about Santa Claus conquering.
It's time for me and Santa to freaking pair Eiffel Tower some Martians.
I got to tell you, as far as the most far-fetched Christmas sci-fi movie could be, I think we found it. I don't think there's a more ridiculously worthless, time-wasting vampire of a holiday sci-fi movie in existence than this one. I think we hit it directly in the center, friggin' right in the triple friggin' bullseye on the first shot.
Come to this as far as Christmas comedy mixed with some other genre is from a TV show I've watched when I was a kid called Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, where they had a Christmas special where freaking Mrs. Claus was a vampire and she turned Santa Claus into a vampire.
Nice. That's pretty close. But this, I'm afraid this is far more bullseye than that as far as horrible, shitty Christmas.
That one actually aimed for quality. This one,
I think we figured out that this one was filmed somewhere in Chinatown's laundry district in LA in a warehouse that they rented for about $8.
You don't give this movie enough credit. There was such care put into each scene. Did you notice the mise en scene at work? With every frame,
dude,
every bit of dialogue, every word was carefully chosen by the writer. The actors, they put their best into this.
Oh, they sure did. They absolutely. And what was with the one Martian dude looking like Jamie Farr, man? Holy Jesus! I thought it was Jamie Farr, Klinger from MASH. For the longest time, I thought that's who that was in this movie, but it wasn't.
It's been a while since I've watched MASH.
Yeah,
Nobody watched
the guy with the great big nose that was in this looked just like Jamie Farr from MASH.
Are you talking about the evil guy with the mustache that was like, no fun?
No, the younger guy that was his sidekick that was the goofy guy with the great big nose looked like the guy on MASH that used to wear the dress.
Oh, right. That guy.
He looked just like Jamie Farr. I was like, holy crap, dude. Check out Jamie Farr to do this movie. Then he talked and it wasn't. And I was like, oh.
I guess we better catch the audience if we even need to about what the plot of this movie is. It's Santa Claus.
It's okay. So these Martians are having a problem with their children. Their children are not sleeping right and they can't figure out why. And the kids are watching Earth program television. And finally, they get word about this Santa Claus character who makes all the Earth children happy. And they go and see the cleric and the oracle, and he tells them that they need to bring Santa Claus to Mars. So the Martians set off on a mission.
To fucking kidnap Santa.
They're going to get Santa Claus. So they get in their they get in their Martian spaceship and they come fly into Earth.
It's okay, guys. Russians and Martians all look the same to
well, yeah, I do mistake Russians for the Martians a lot. Whatever the case may be. But literally the references to the spaceship were zero. The references to space were zero. These guys were sitting in a square room playing with little plastic things on their desk, insinuating that they were somehow flying through space and landing in
basically like original Star Trek if you took away all the clever writing.
Well, if you took away all the green screen that they put the actual space in.
Right.
We didn't get any of that in this, and this is in the same time frame. We could have had some of that, but apparently it wasn't in the budget. We didn't even get a model. We didn't even get a model of the outside of the spaceship. We got some stock footage of a pre-Atlas rocket launching off the pad of the American side, of the U.S. side, and that's about it.
So I think this would be a good time for this goddamn movie.
Do what now?
I was genuinely like, what the fuck? I was like, what were the pros of this goddamn movie? Because this is the part I was struggling to think, okay, how the fuck do I talk about this movie?
Yeah.
It's one of those movies, it's so bad, it's good.
It is so bad that it's good. It's like, look, I'm going to say it. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is not that great of a movie, okay? It really is.
Fuck up.
I know, it's sacrilege, but it's
court now. Go jerk off to Halloween 3.
It's so bad that it's good. And that's
unless you're talking about the Ron Howard live action one.
I'm talking about both the cartoon one and the live action one. Neither one of them are great freaking movies. They're just so shitty that they're fantastic. And that's exactly what that's exactly where this thing came from.
I'm gonna borrow Star's ninjas and I'm gonna sick them on you.
You're gonna get Keister ninjas to come out of Star's blood after me. Is that what's happening?
Hey, you watch it now. She is a nice lady.
Oh, but seriously, folks, yeah, I don't know. It's on Blu-ray, so apparently there's a distributorship for this movie. It's like a cult movie. It's like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's one of the main. Yeah, is it in public domain? I don't think it is.
I believe it's got to be.
Not if it's out on Blu-ray.
If it's
how do you distribute something in public domain on Blu-ray and make money from it?
Phantom of the Opera did it. The original 1925 one.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
Metropolis. What does it not count?
I don't know, because it's
We're
just
getting off the digress.
Yeah, but we digress. That's right. We
know that I'm right and Rev's wrong.
Always. That's always the case, and we accept it here at What You're Watching. It's just fine. Honestly, would I tell people to watch this movie?
Yes.
I would.
With plenty of
alcohol. Would. Yeah, like sit around, like you're having a holiday movie party, okay?
It'll be eggnog.
If you're having a holiday party, don't put on A Christmas Story. Put on Santa Conquers the Martians. And the reason is no one's ever seen it before. And they'll all sit around and laugh at the horrible stupidness of the green paint on these guys' faces. They're running around and
by the end of the movie. Because didn't anybody notice that besides me that by the end of the movie, there's
no more green on their face. Yeah, it's just been wiped away.
I was like, wait.
It's like they filmed this movie in about 8 hours.
Yeah. Also, you got cardboard robots and weird guy in bear costumes.
Oh, dude! I mean, the toy making machine was hysterical. It was just like a wooden cutout with cardboard doors, and they were just shoving shit.
Also, back to the genius cinema at work.
Oh yes,
one of the top villains in cinema here, Raymar. He has everything that a good villain. He's scheming. He's conniving.
He's got the bad guy mustache.
He has the porn stash.
That's right. He's got the bad guy mustache.
And you get his motivation with how he hates Christmas and that toys and fun will only
no more fun for the children on Mars.
That will make them idiots. I think this is going to be the one episode with the heaviest amount of my sarcasm.
Probably.
Wobble.
In the end, would I make my children watch this? No.
Yes.
I wouldn't sit down with my young children. Well, maybe 5 and under would probably find it a lot funnier than the older kids would. But I definitely wouldn't sit down with my older kids to watch this one.
Yes, I would.
That's almost, yeah. I'm not a fan of the stupid Rudolph and the toy in the Thailand and Misfit toys either. That's such a horrible shit show. There's so many of them that are so bad that they're good. I'm going to throw this one right into the middle of it. It might become a holiday tradition now.
Hey, we subject our kids to crap every year, like the Rudolph and Rankin Bass freaking holiday specials.
Exactly, and what's with this creepy snowman? I mean, dude, he's talking and stuff. If a snowman talks in my house, I'm getting out the friggin' hair dryer.
Killed with fire.
He's literally killed with fire. Talking friggin' snowman. Y'all are nuts. Well, guess what?
I watched Jack Frost. And I'm talking about the horror movie with the snowman raping a girl in the shower.
Oh, not the Michael Keaton movie where he's trying to get back in touch with
that one.
Oh, okay. Did you watch the Snowman movie yet?
No, I haven't.
It's out. It's out there. It's around. If you're interested.
I got a whole freaking menagerie of shit we have to watch for next week.
Holy crap. Yeah, we got 6 movies we have to watch for next week. Next week we're doing Silent Night, Deadly Night. 1 through 5.
It's Garbage Day.
And the remake. That's right. So it should be a fantastic show for the Silent Night What is that? A quintology? Yeah, that's a quintology.
Movies.
A bunch of freaking movies. That's right. Holiday horror movies. Getting back to it. Back to our roots right here on What You're Watching next week. Now, we got 18 more minutes of this exit music, so we can continue to talk for a long freaking time. Remember last week?
Wait, 18 minutes? Oh, shit.
Go over to at Watching Vids on Facebook, like our Facebook page. Click subscribe, the bell button, share this video on all of your social media with all of your friends.
Spread the word of What You're Watching.
Wednesday.
Hold people at gunpoint if you need.
Wednesday night. That's right. We're doing Squatchers Lounge Podcast with Chris.
Squatchers Lounge Podcast.
That's right. So, and another edition of Vinyl Power before Christmas coming to you on Thursday. So, with that, thanks for watching What You're Watching. Leave us a message on our Facebook, and we'll see you right here. Same shitty channel, same shitty time. Oops, I stopped moving. I stopped the music and not the